back with Chef Julie now on this Food City Friday. Look what's out of the oven.
Yeah, I went ahead and baked these in the oven back here just to show you. And of course, it doesn't take that long, but they smell really good, don't they?
Smell
You see how they baked
so
out
good.
kind of nice and flat as well because of how we did it. So that's what they'll look like when they come out of the oven.
Yum.
And then the fun part is filling them. Now you want them to cool completely. And I did learn a few little tips about this because it looks easy and it is, but there's a few things to know. One, I found out, you've seen these kind of complicated ways that people will do their ice cream, like they'll get just the little pints and cut little circles, and you can do that, but it's just as easy to spoon it. But the thing is, when the ice cream is soft, it's kind of hard to roll because it gets really messy. So we can go ahead and make a couple of these. Just pick 2 cookies out there, and you've got your own little spoon, and then you just take some. This ice cream's fairly soft right now, of course, since I've had to transport it this morning, but just put about a 1/4 cup on there, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And you can put as much as you want.
So well.
And you can use any flavor. This is just classic vanilla, but you can use any flavor. And then the other on top, and then you just squeeze slightly. You don't want to break the cookie.
Right.
But just squeeze it slightly. And of course, it might come out a little funny. What I found is helpful is to go ahead and wrap it at that point, and then use your fingers to kind of soften it or kind of do the edge, but then it's on top of the plastic wrap. So you're not getting dirty.
Okay.
And then you put it in the freezer and let it harden up well. And then it'll roll a lot better. So if you want to kind of stick yours in your little plastic wrap there.
There we go.
Yep. And so these I did earlier this morning, and so they're hardened up a lot better. And so now you can just take them, and I'm going to do sprinkles, and you just roll it. You know, it's pretty simple. And if you want to put it back in that wrapper and save it for later and freeze it up again, you can, or serve right away. I wouldn't do one or the other. Either eat it now or freeze it.
Okay.
That's the best thing to do. And you can pick what you want to roll in.
Ooh, so fun. Okay, I'm going to do the chocolate chips.
Now, I did notice the M&Ms are fun and beautiful, but boy, are they a mess. You know, they do melt in your mouth and not in your hands, but they will make a mess on anything that's wet. And so you get ice cream that's a little wet, and the color will start to run, and it can be a real mess. So just be aware. It probably won't look as beautiful as on, you know, like on a Pinterest blog where someone took tweezers.
Do they ever?
I mean, there's a way to make things look great when you can't actually do it in real life. So this is one of those situations. So like this one's a bit of a mess that I made here. But again, if you freeze the ice cream, let it get hard before you roll it. That helps. And you can even, you know, right before serving, you could just put those little M&Ms in there, and kids aren't going to care. They're just going to be so thrilled.
No, are you kidding? Kids think the messier, the
messier, the better.
Oh, they'll have it all over their mouth, and they'll be so happy.
But it is a lot of fun, and I think for summertime it's a great treat to have because, you know, you've got the ice cream. You can use any flavors of ice cream you want, anything to roll in. We just got sprinkles and little mini chocolate chips and the M&Ms here, but you could do nuts. You know, you could do different things and just have fun with it, and then freeze them for later, and you pull them out, and here you got this great treat for everybody.
And everybody's happy. And I love that you use different kinds of ice cream. You've got the caramel over there, and you can add and do what you'd like with your...
I got mousse tracks. I mean, just, you know, again, chocolate chip cookie dough. You can just go chocolate chip with chocolate chip, and of course you could do other cookies as well. If you got a favorite recipe that you like, you know, put that in there.
All right. BakingWithJulie.com. She's got lots of good stuff and lots of great videos and the whole recipe on there as well. We'll be back to maybe give it a little try coming up a little later in the show. Stay with us.